little time. Girl, I'm stressed. I ain't even going with you. I'm stressed. I hope these aren't connected. Um, what's been going on? Trying to balance a relationship, trying to balance 2 jobs, trying to balance paying for this trip, which it's all coming together. We're going to Indonesia. um, what else? Did I say trying to manage having a relationship? Trying to manage getting the right amount of sleep, trying to manage getting in the proper nutrition and staying in a calorie deficit and working out every day, all this cardio and this weightlifting. Girl, I just want to be one of them people that just like boom, 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 does it every day. But my shit's still a little wonky how it's set up. I hope this fucking fan isn't too loud and you can hear me properly. And I don't know if it'll be too loud so people in the house hear me because I just want to, it's been a minute. I keep trying to get back into this, and I have yet to be like fully consistent. But I love popping back in to give little daily updates. What's going on? So we're transitioning also into a new job. We're still gonna have 2 jobs for the time being, but like after this trip is over and done with and paid for and Gucci down to the socks, we'll have 1 full-time job, and we'll gain a skill so that we actually make good money. Because the next goal I've set for myself, each year I've set a goal for myself. They've all been traveling goals, but I think Indonesia for me was like a huge quantum leap, if you will, because I definitely, like, when I was looking this up, people think I'm fucking crazy. They're like, you've never surfed in your life, why would you go to Indonesia to do it when you could do it right here? Especially being that I live in a fucking beach town. Like, I don't know, it was go big or go home vibes. It was like the beginning of the year. I just want to switch shit up. I want to prove to myself that I can push through and bite off more than I used to be able to chew, and it has not been easy. It has not been worry free. It has not been doubt free. But I had to stick to my guns, ho. I had to stick to them. And we getting there. There's like one teensy weensy little thing that's like taking its time, but all in divine timing. Ooh, my birthday's coming up. This is kind of where this new goal being set is coming from. So I will be turning 26. 26. Ew, that's so icky. I'm still like 16 in my head, I swear. But really not, bro. Like, cause I have grown, I have changed, I have transformed in so many ways. And like, it even hit me just the other day when I was like looking back through my pictures and stuff. Like, at a time where I thought that the transition and the growth was taking so much time, and then I looked back and I was like, wait, that happened all in a matter of not even a year. It's amazing to witness who I'm becoming. To witness, everything's not perfect still. I will tell you, I am a complex human being, as we all are. I don't get everything right, no matter how good and well I know. I just, sometimes you gotta do shit for the plot, and you gotta do shit for the character development, and there's no better way to learn something than to learn through it. And you can learn about it as much as you want, but until you're like in that shit, you ain't really gonna know for real. So yeah, definitely in a metamorphosis state. I feel like I have been hijacked by my higher self. And baby, take the wheel, please. I don't care. I give it up to you, okay? As for my car situation, still no like resolve that I can see with my 3D form. But something in me just feels like it's coming. Something in me feels like it's a problem that I can just let up to God, and they'll figure it out and they'll work through that part while I, finish the things that I set for myself. Because actually, I probably mentioned this before, but right before New Year's, I don't know if you guys heard the ritual where like you write down however many days, it doesn't really matter, however many goals you want to, accomplish and achieve for yourself. Um, and each day leading up to New Year's Day, you burn one, and the one that's left on New Year's Day is the one thing that you actively have to focus on. Which I won't lie to you, your girl been slacking. Okay, um, the one thing that was left for me to like truly put all of my energy into, which definitely has been like, you know, I don't even remember writing down one about travel, but like it just kind of happened. I don't make the rules. You can plan as much as you want. The universe gonna do what the fuck is meant to be done. Um, but yeah, so a lot of my mental, physical energy has gone towards um, manifesting this trip and making sure that everything works out and is in order and that I have everything that I need for that. Um, so my true mission has been put a little bit on the back burner, which also comes from my desire to procrastinate as much as humanly fucking possible, which is something that has also come up recently that I felt really enlightened by. Is I clicked on a video that said something about like your 6 month plan could happen in 6 weeks, and that a lot of the times people underestimate how much they can achieve in such a short amount of time, that they actually prolong and are really just procrastinating what they could have done that could have taken them 30 fucking minutes. And as somebody who definitely struggles with ADHD, autism, the mix, that one really struck me deep in my soul. Okay. And so my goal is definitely to like practice more. I don't even want to say urgency. Like I feel like I need a better word for it. Um, Action. Like, yes, of course, there is definitely a need for balance still, especially because I've been working so hard and like grinding out in a way that I don't think is the most productive of all my options and opportunities that are available to me, but the one that's the most like practical or familiar or like seemingly easy to grasp, like just working 2 jobs instead of like actually putting the effort into developing like my social media presence or like selling stuff online or my music. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lighter. I had a conversation with the universe the other day about a lot of the worries that I have been enduring this like past few months of just like making sure this trip fucking happens, because girl, there's been so many delays, like so many delays that have like brought out the doubt in me. I don't want to say they bred the doubt, but they definitely, brought that up to the surface for me to work on. And I eventually just got to the point where, and like I said, I'm complex, I'm human. Something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, the world is ending. It's a never-ending cycle. Um, but yeah, I kind of just got to the point where I was like, I'm just gonna trust. Like, I've made it this far, and if you try to tell me something's not gonna happen, girl, what you mean it's not gonna happen? We don't even speak like that around here. It's happening. It's happened. It's already happened. That's why all of this is happening, because it already happened. I, in my material 3D vessel, may only experience time in a linear manner, but baby, I know I'm in Indonesia right now as we speak. There was like, I made it to the beach like one time this summer, which is such a bummer, because I love me some summer, but I've been working so fucking hard and so many hours, and also my boyfriend doesn't like to go outside. He damn sure doesn't want to pay to go to the beach, so, and because I don't have a car, it's like making people who are like trying to, get what they need to get, like I don't want to inconvenience anybody, so I've just kind of been like, missing out on a lot of like my peace, I guess, I feel like. But I feel like sometimes, like the girl said in the video about like your 6 month plan could take 6 weeks. Like it's great to have seasons of rest and relaxation and stillness, and then it's also great to have seasons of like really putting in the fucking groundwork to build this foundation that you want to move into and you want to stand on, and like you want to be solid. So I've definitely been in grind mode, which like is okay with me. I take my days off when I feel like my body's like, yo, slow down, chill out. Like, it's not that serious. You could take today and focus on something else. Like, for example, I felt like my mental was slipping. I don't want to get too into my like current living situation and what I truly have going on, but just know that it affects me in a way that is very like detrimental, and it's easy to become absorbed by because it's like it's what's normal to me. So you almost kind of forget that there's another way to live, or that there's like a way out when you're like so embedded in it for so long. And I think I just started to feel, not even to feel, but like to see myself slipping mentally. Like obviously, like my energy was just too far stretched out for me to maintain things, and I feel like it was just clear that, you know, I wasn't as there, especially. So I'm very, very big on like your home, especially, but like your room, that is like the key, core, central part of your, and like reflection of your deepest inner mind. And it was just getting away from me, and things were a mess. Things still are low-key a mess, but the other day, especially now that I put my 2 weeks in at work and I don't have to worry about like, oh, getting fired or like my points or anything, like, girl, run it up, okay, because we out of here anyway. But yeah, so I did take a day off work and I got to organize my closet, which had been driving me insane. I cleared off my altar, which had been driving me insane because it was a fucking mess. Like, how dare I disrespect my spirit and then wonder why the messages coming through are so like fucked up and like hard to understand, you know. And I do definitely feel like after I did that, like I've had a lot more clarity in the things I've been receiving as downloads and stuff. Call me crazy, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is how my world operates. If that don't work for you, that's fine, but this is how it works for me. I like it over here. Okay, I ain't hurting nobody. But yeah, like, I used to not really understand what people meant when they're like, the veil is so thin right now. But I feel like these past couple weeks I've definitely felt like a stronger connection to, you know, just that wisdom and that knowledge that I need to keep moving and keep going. So one of the things I've been keeping secret from people is what I'm transitioning into with work. Again, partially because I'm like doubting. There's definitely still like a little bit of doubt in there that like I'm not gonna, I don't know, like stick to it or pass the test or whatever. The last test I took for something, which is actually coming up that I have to take again in like next month or so, I failed. I literally failed by like 1 point, and that's because I didn't really like study it like I was supposed to. So like it was a given. It's not like I was surprised or like mad about it, but it was just like damn, whatever. But so now we have this other test coming up, and this one I have to pay for. This one, and you know, we're running a little thin. Okay, I know I have all the money I need and everything, like it's coming to me exactly as it's supposed to, but like I'm experiencing a lot of like stretching, and so this is definitely something that's gonna take a chunk, which I will get reimbursed for eventually, but still the upfront cost of it is, I don't want to say it's hurting because it's necessary, but to my human pockets it feels like it's hurting. Okay, even though I know I'm good, I know I'm solid, I know I'm gonna get it back. I know that I've already made it through and I passed and I'm doing the thing, and I finally living by myself. I fixed my fucking credit, yada yada yada, all the good things, all the good things. But yeah, it's just like waiting for your outer world to catch up to your inner world, I guess, is the space that I live in. I feel good about it though. Like I said, I you know, during my journaling, which I have not been able to do a lot, but when I do, I take that shit seriously, okay? And I definitely just got to a point where I was like, just grateful for everything that has worked out this far that I can see, and the small little wins that I'm like, whether it be like my fitness progress or, you know, my mental progress or just, yeah. And I was like, I'm just gonna let go of the other shit. I'm gonna let you carry that, because I know you have the power and the strength to do so, and it's not like me worrying about it is not going to benefit me in any way, shape, or form. So like, I give it to God, man. I give it to God. What else do I have for you? I still didn't get to say what this. Did I say what it is? I'm gonna get my CDL and drive school buses. It was something that I definitely hesitated on for a while. Like I had seen it popping up over and over and over and over again, but I was like, girl, I be hitting the curbs in my little fucking Nissan Altima. What I look like driving a bus or something? I'm not gonna hold you. I be hitting them curbs sometimes. Like, I do. But things happen. I met certain people, and it just kind of, you know, shit started to dissolve in a way, and become more like, oh, I guess it's not that bad. Like, I could do that. If they could do it, I could do it. Like, surely. Like, so yeah. Again, it's not something that's like in alignment with my vision for myself, but it's in alignment with more pay. And I'll take that any day. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then also like being able to work one fucking job and live off of that. That's so sexy to me. It's so sexy because I, for the past few years, have been either working two part-time jobs or just one part-time job, and it has just not been enough, girl. Like, I feel so juvenile in what I'm doing, and it like drives me insane because I'm trying to get over this wall that I cannot get over because unfortunately, I don't even want to say unfortunately, we live in a material world. It requires material to upgrade and build and, you know, move on from certain things, especially when you're doing everything by your fucking self and you don't have the help and the resources that you would like that would make things easier. But again, just trying to be grateful for my little wins because, like, I'm so proud of it. I'm going to Indonesia. It's like I'm going to Indonesia to learn how to surf, and I'm going to be in like an all women's retreat, and it's yoga and everything, and it's just like, and each passing year, these last 3 years, I've set a goal for myself and achieved that shit. Now, it might be by a fucking hair, but baby, I did it. I did it, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. First, we did the road trip to California. Then the next year, we went to California again, because I love California. That's the whole goal. This year, we're going to Indonesia. Like, that's crazy. This will be my first time out of the country. Like, my first time officially using my passport. Because the first time I got it, my aunt made me get it, acting like she was going to take me to Mexico with her. Long story short, I did not end up going to Mexico. Fuck that bitch. That's all I have to say. But yeah, so this will definitely be like, this is crazy. Like, you won't tell me this is not a quantum leap? Come on now. I literally, like, when I first saw it, I was just like, fuck it, because I wanted to see, like, just for reference, like, how much it costs, like, knowing that obviously it was going to be like in the thousands of dollars, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that up front. Like, I could never do something like that. Like, that's something that I'll have to wait for when I XYZ. But I put my information in. I got contacted by the girl who runs the trip, and she sent me the whole package and everything, and I got the information, and I had said to her, like, I would love to do this for myself. You know, it's right after my birthday and everything. But unfortunately, I don't really have the funds to, you know, give you what you need. She ended up giving me a break on the price of it and allowing me to, like, send my payment in, like, a little bit later than what was like she was looking for. And so I was like, if she's gonna work with me, I have to work with her. If the universe is gonna work with me, I gotta work with the universe. Like, I can do this. I had to save up like $5,000 to leave on that road trip to California. I spent every single dollar that I saved out there, but I did it. I did do it. Like, I got on a payment plan for the trip and everything, and it's been working out. It has. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I'm so proud of myself for even taking the chance on myself. Like, girl, I love me a risk. I do. I love to be outside the box and, like, make seemingly impractical and unsafe choices. But, like, I got a life to live. I only get one chance to be this bitch. Like, I don't want to be nobody else. I swear to God, I really don't. Like, I couldn't have picked a better person to be in this lifetime, and I'm so excited to experience her in her fullness. And so, yeah, I think it's all gonna work out. I do. Now, if you see me on here crying and snot bubbling and, oh my God, woe is me, life is so life, just ignore me. It'll pass, and I'll be back to, like, this version where everything works out for me, and I'm just a lucky girl, and, like, you know, God's always there for me. My blessings always land exactly when they're supposed to. Like, I'm beyond blessed. Like, I'm just feeling like since I've, like, left looking down at the time, which is a number I keep seeing a lot. It's 222-333-777 have been, like, my main, along with my 9/11 for my dog. Literally, his anniversary, his heavenly anniversary will be coming up on my 26th birthday. Yeah, he did to me. Isn't he crazy? Isn't that so rude of him? Like, come on, why? It still fucks me up to this day. But that's my geyser. I know he's up there. I know he's watching me. Yes, he's a dog, but, like, he's a soul at the end of the day. We all come from the same shit. Like, I don't care. He talks in very clear English. I don't care. Like, whatever, man. Yeah, what else do I have to say? What more of an update can I give you? We're getting 1% better every day. I hope you can say the same. You know, if shit feels like maybe you're in the middle of a tower moment, everything's falling apart, or, like, shit isn't working out, like, you just have to take a step fucking back and appreciate what you can see working out. And know that eventually you'll see why certain things had to go a certain way, because you never know who you're supposed to end up meeting, like, rooms you're supposed to enter, doors you're supposed to walk through, opportunities you would have never, like, seen or become aware of if you didn't get, like, forcefully pushed out of your comfort zone. And yeah, just keep fucking going, bitch. Keep going. Do what the fuck it is that you can do today, and stop being like, oh, maybe next time, maybe next year, maybe I'll do it when I have this. No, do what you can right now. That's why, like, I had been meaning to get to this video for the past few days, but I haven't really found the time or the place to, like, do it properly without people and, like, watchful eyes that, you know, I feel like I need to be protected from being around me. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you. That's my update. That's my life. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Um, I see I've gained a few new subscribers and stuff, so that's nice. That's fun. Hello, hi. I'm just a girl just yapping about my life and like giving you random updates. And who are you to even care? Like, I don't know, it's fun, but I hope that you can get something or learn something, or maybe we just share an experience and it feels like, oh my god, somebody gets it. Somebody gets it. I don't know. Just whatever I can do to be of service to the world, because I'm a Virgo. I can't help it. It's what I do best. I don't know. Life wouldn't feel right without it. It's kind of the basis of everything that I want to do. So, yeah, I come from a very, 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 is tumultuous the word that I want to use? Upbringing and family and environment. And there's something deep within me that knows there's another side and that there's a way out and that things don't always have to be like this. And as long as I gotta be here to experience this world, I'm gonna fight to my death to get to the other side of what I grew up in, and then, do my best to curate the proper environment if I do decide to bring any children into this world, and give them the step up, just, that I didn't have growing up. And I want to bring in children that are going to be able to more confidently create what it is that they want, and to trust themselves, and to know that that's what they can do. And hell, even if I don't have my own fucking children out of my womb, y'all could be my children. Please tell me your successes, tell me your wins, tell me your failures that have brought you new information and gave you clarity. Like, it's all a part of this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey called life, man. Even though it doesn't always feel wonderful. Sometimes we have to lie to ourselves to get through it, And eventually I feel like that lie becomes true. And that's the point. Like, you just gotta... You gotta bully your fucking reality into being what you want it to be, really. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling light. I'm glad I finally came back to talk to you guys. And I hope everything is going wonderfully, magically, and spectacularly for you. Please, somebody leave me a comment or something. I wanna see who's watching. I wanna hear from you. I wanna hear your point of view. I wanna hear what you think, how you're living, what's going on. Let's share, please. The class would like to know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here now. Happy birthday to me. A week from now? It's a week from now. I will be 26. I'm gonna fix that, okay? I'm not gonna be upset about it. I'm gonna be grateful that I've made it 26 years around the sun, and that I get to experience each new version of me that comes to. I don't know, I literally feel like I'm morphing before my fucking eyes. And I love that for me. I really do. But again, without prolonging my exit, I love you. You're the best. Thanks for watching. And I will talk to you as soon as possible. Bye.